Hello. Hi, Clara. Hi, Pablo. Hi, Speaky. I'll hydrate. Hello, hello. Mm. Oh, you know what? I should go turn on, New Game Plus. That would be smart of me. There we go. There's the creepy music. There's the creepy music that we left off on. Yeah! Alright. Anywho. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna be doing more 14 today, as you guys can tell. I know we did this Tuesday, but it's fine. I feel a little bad since we did 11 on Monday. I was like, I should do 14 twice this week, just so we don't leave off on a poor note. But anywho, I say let's just go ahead and get started here. And like last time, you're going to see this a lot as I'm messing with my keyboard, because it does this. There we go. Alright. Hi, Orianche! And don't pay attention to shout chat down there, that's a hunt train. How fareth the young god? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present, there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. I don't remember my Runar voice. Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even had we reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the blessed? How have they taken the news of Yulmore's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose them and the children. I consider the convocation of all the knights blessed, that we might consider... Thank you, speaker. That we might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I am truly sorry. We will not, cannot, abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done, and you still have time to flee. Flee? I am not wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Mylon's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. The Yulmoran's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Ward. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Raktika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done. Unless, of course, you've finally deciphered that tablet. I have, as a matter of fact, and with it we can prepare everything we need to enter Ixmaya. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lieth before us. Well, we are villains, are we not? Good. I leave the blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I see there is no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the blessed safe. According to the tablet, we will first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not? I can still breathe underwater if that was your question. Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusi Mekta. I did my best with that pronunciation. Well, you see to that, Menphilia and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbow's defenses. Your aid would be greatly appreciated. And there we go! Okay. Invalid target. Noom. Button spam! Did it fix? Nope, it's not fixed itself yet. Hi, Ishala. There you are, ready for a swim. The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronkans sought to live in harmony with nature, and considered certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in their pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the wood, an arbiter of life and death. Below it were 4 others, each equal in rank: the coral, the colibri, the opo-opo, and the wolf, characterized as the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony, respectively. To open the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to 3 of these beasts by placing one's palm on monuments wrought in their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretation is correct, the order can be discerned from the 3 commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake, by his strength do our lands prosper. So snake first. B is the opo-opo, rival thy kin. As all parts seek betterment, so too does the whole. So snake, opo-opo. B is the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. Snake, opo-opo, wolf. The tablet says not of the placement, size, or appearance of the monuments, alas. Hopefully all will become clear when you reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely. Snake, wolf, no. Snake, opo-opo, wolf. Where do I need to swim? I mean, I see the circle over here, but I can't go any deeper. I can go down here, though. No, that's not anything. This isn't anything. Doesn't look like. No. Okay, well. I need to sneeze. I can't sneeze. Ah! I like being able to breathe underwater. This is neat. I think there's an entrance. Is this it? This has got to be it. Well, this isn't it. Keyboard go burr. Huh. I wonder if, like, I have to dive into the center of this island here. There we go. No. Let's dive back down again. Hello? I am the confusion. Aha! Serpent. You find the statue of a snake. Place your palm on the snake? Yes. You sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Not the coral. The Opo-Opo. You find a statue of an Opo-Opo, place your palm on the Opo-Opo, yes. You sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Now I need the wolf statue. Wolf. Find the statue of a wolf. Yes. Once more you sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. Okie day. Oh, there's a vista. Hold the phone. There we go. Cool. Anyway. New. Oh, this one is also underwater. Rip. Well, at least I know how to get there. I got the thing! The door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. Let's go! Puzzle has been solved. Okay, I went for a small swim, but I got it. Did you find it? Yes, I did. This medallion. It bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt. This is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Mylon. We can begin our preparations to enter Ixmaya in earnest. What does that say? Into the wood? Yes, into the wood. Bearing this seal, it should be possible to enter Ixmaya unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbout, and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet with us in the cavern leading east out of the village. Okie day. Nyum. We're just gonna fly up and over. I missed the cave entrance. And yes, I'm still holding W and 2 simultaneously. Don't judge me. Good, you're here. Runar opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Ixmaya, and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Woods Protectors to find me when last I came here, and I expect them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let down our guard. Now let us seek out the Warden, and put an end to its reign over these woods. Nyom. surveying. I'm pretty sure this is voiced, because this is a big cutscene. Is the music supposed to be playing? Not anymore, okay.
It would seem we have found them.
You trespass upon sacred ground! Begone!
Wait! We did not come to! Stop! We mean you no harm. Sister, is that... We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor. It appears to be genuine. Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us?
Clearly they do things different
But if
here.
it affords us an opportunity to investigate XIV, fine.
She reminds me of Ruby. Who, the spear-wielding one? We follow the flowers. Which I'm actually going to walk because I like this walk, dang it. And I'm going to walk it. Invalid target. Here, we'll wait for the small ad break. It's only 30 seconds. Because it just popped up. I just noticed it. Nyom. Do 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 do. Alright, ad break over, let's do this. The one that floated around Cat Mom? Yeah, that one. The spear one. The one with the purple hair. I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine. For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Almet, chieftainess of Fanau. Uimet, her younger sister. Simon, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come. I beg your pardon. These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you'd like, I will show you about the village. Though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the Thor's floor, so do watch your step. What are you looking at me for? Me and ledges. Hi, Samet. Top of the tree. This way, what is your name? I am Mylon. Hello, hello. Mylon. And this is a common name nowadays. How times change. But I digress. Come, and be sure to watch your step. Noom. We are in the village of the Bunny Girls. You cannot tell me that this is not grandiose and great and phenomenal and a wonderful place to be. Anyway. Hi, Elmet. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire, and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day, we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to survive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We Vis would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now, for now, is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited? You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister! We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. I guess I'm explaining the situation. I don't know how much I'm explaining though. Because we need them to believe we're allies of Ronka. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Ulimet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly? Infilia, you don't ask a woman how old she is. Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other beasts, then. But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Okie day. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, there's one right here. Hello? Hello? Who do I need to talk to? Hello? Who is it that needs a talking to? Is it you? No? Okay. Oh, it's you. I'm blind. Nimet. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Yeah, alright. Let's go over here. Spam invalid target! While we're walking around. You search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I have ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Listen, my brain is kinda melty right now. You can't blame me. I am innocent. An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire! My sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fanau, she lived in a village near Raktika Falls, until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger, for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Your exchange with Kirill has taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Nyum. The spam talkie. But it's not talkie, it's just spam, what is it, hard slash? No, siphon strike. Man, this thing is having an aneurysm. Shuina! Light Warden? No, I cannot say I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims, rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. I mean, that's pretty intimidating. This set of stairs. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. I have a piece of paper. I have notes. I took notes, DM.
how am I? I am doing good. I spent all day today crunching numbers and stuff and planning out a schedule for going full time with streaming. And hopefully how to grow content creation. So that's fun. And hopefully I should be implementing that soon. I plan on finishing that this weekend, and then hopefully next week we start implementing it. That is my current hope. So yeah, the wax schedule will soon be done. Near Raktika Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I have never heard of this Raktika Falls. I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of XIV. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be at great peril to you and your companions. The Katana Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Kumul. You're waiting for your dad to go to bed so you can airplay. Alright, no worries, no worries. You're fine. First, we must go to the Kumul Astropolis. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Katana Ravel can be opened. This may sound like a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way. The rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then. Shall we? Did you even have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Cumul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianger and Thancred, and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, it is yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. That's smart, actually. That's really smart, actually. Arguimat, Saimat, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. AKA, don't worry, we got it. Really quick, let me just go make sure something. Uncheck that. Okay, we're good. Alright, cool. Look to the stars. What you seek lies in the heart of the Cumul Astropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. Her accent is kind of hard to do, but it's fine. The Lucky. You were able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid, though I know not how. That is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing, it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Good news is I can fly. I don't have to manually climb this crap. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Okie day. New. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. I'm pretty sure there's also jumping puzzles to get up here, but I'm not doing them. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Okay. So now we fly back down to Y'shtola, and we say, "Hi, Y'shtola. I have the stuff. I trust you've made good use of those clay tablets?" "Yes, I have." "Well done. A moment while I decipher what you've found." Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burden spare. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Alma and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? I don't remember this, this puzzle. You notice it is facing away from the coral statue. You notice it is facing away from the serpent statue. Okay. Examining the owl statue, you notice it is facing north toward the Great Pyramid. Examining the Calvary statue, notice it is facing south towards the woods. Examining the wolf statue, notice it is facing towards the Yopa Opa statue. Examining the Yopa Opa statue, notice it is facing towards the wolf statue. Okay. So let me pull up the riddle again. event. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burden, spare. Okay. So, what I'm assuming it says is, okay, come together, share despair, meaning like these two are facing each other, they're coming together, so not either of these. And then go thy ways, dread burdens bear. These two are facing opposite directions, so they're not it. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. A colibri is a bird, but an owl... An owl has the whole, like, always watchful motif, so I'm gonna say the owl statue. I think. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you, Mylon? Yeah. I'm gonna say the owl. Right then, after you have selected a statue, I will imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? The owl statue! Alright, I pray this works. First try? The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. Let's go! Let's go! First try! I'm proud of that. The way should be clearer now. Come, let us... Someone approaches. It's just Simon. Sister! Sister! Simon? What are you doing here? What has happened? Yulmoran soldiers. They have entered Yixmaya. Yulmoran soldiers? And what are the Blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yulmorans had little interest in Slitherbow or its people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Yixmaya upon finding it. Together with Tancred, Uimet, and some few others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Uimet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or for now. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Uh-oh. Time is running out. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yulmorans to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. Bow, 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 bow. Mikasa tu pasa. Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. Into the pyramid! I am so glad I am max level. And nothing is getting angry with me. Into the deep. We do a spam. Man, how spazzy is my keyboard? We just walking. We having a good vibe. We having a good vibe. There we go. The switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. Why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue? I feel like I'm playing Legend of Zelda, man. Strange indeed. The second statue is likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Alma, take the chamber to the south. Mylon, the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Okie day. Siphon strike spam. I can also hold control to just spam this. I'll see any. In here, maybe? Aha! I have looked everywhere, and... Wait, is that... The statue! You found it! It looks light enough. We need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sensed a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver this statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. I got it. Alright then. We will meet you at the door to the confessional to Tupasa the Elder. Deliver the owl statue to the altar at the entrance of the confessional to Tupasa the Elder. You will have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies, which will sap your strength. We avoid the gaze of the owls. I have to avoid the statue's gaze. There we go. You successfully deliver the statuette to the altar. The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Oh, speak with Almet. Okay. You are but one step from entering the Katana Ravel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial, and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Mylon, while time is yet on our side. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Temple. Before we enter, I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices that keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper reeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Mylon and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Mylon. The sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Instanced fight! Shall we get this over with? Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water, and then let's do this. We must hurry, before the Ulmoran soldiers gain any ground. Wait, do you see those sentinels? I do. They are made to curse any who enter the pyramid. It is said to be seen by them is to be seen by death. Sister, can you hear me? Two soldiers have broken through our defenses. Follow them. They are not to reach this temple, understood? A pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters, no doubt on the way here. All the more reason we should hurry then. I'm gonna stop doing the voices because these text boxes are fast. And the light in my room just turned off, but that's okay. Another sentinel, its movement is somehow different from before. There we go. I've played enough stealth missions. I know what I'm doing. Are we in an event? No? Okay. Oh, those are big. They're massive. How are we to get around them? I will draw their attention with the glamour. It will not last long. The moment they are distracted, we must run with all haste. Noom! Noom! A teleportation device? This should end well. There's no turning back. No, there is not. Let's do this. Noom. 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 Mylon? Alma? Can anyone hear me? We must have been sent to separate chambers. This mist, poison, has nullified my magic. These markings on the floor, I think they show the way out. Nyum. Oh. Oh. Do. Not that way, that way. And then this way. Hi, Lex! Finally, fresh air. How pray you two? We have to keep moving. Somehow we are still in one piece. It means little to the others if we do not hurry. We're investigating an ancient temple and... Oh! Oh no. What was that noise? It's Indiana Jones! By the gods! Run! I'm trying to run! The crevice in the wall? Yeah, I'm aware. Enough with these traps. There's another rock! Neum? Fun fact, I'm in your stream and Bob's stream and you both said hi Lux at the same time. That's great. Neum. We have to jump? What do you mean we have to jump? Ow. Okay. Well, there is no going back now. I pray it is not much further. Sister, they have reached the temple. I fear they are too fast for us. Be careful of the traps inside. We are nearly there. It is unheard of for anyone to outpace the V's. What is this man who comes after you? Could it be Ranji? If so, we have precious little time. We are currently investigating an Indiana Jones style temple. Uncovering the secrets of Ronka, trying to unlock the way to the Light Warden. Another door, wonderful. I imagine what awaits us inside. I think that's what that said. There you are. Oh no.
Away with you!
Be gone! This ends now!
Here I come! No holding back!
Should have done a superhero landing. I freaking agree. Oh, I can't provoke him? Okay. I'm not reading dialogue, I'm a little distracted. Oh, Ranjit's aggroed on me now. We will hold him here, quickly make for the heart of Tupasa. Okay. Alright, y'all got this. My entrance was me running in with my arms flailing as I was already late. Hurry, we cannot. I will draw their attention. Okay, fine! Your level is no longer synced. Well, that's good news. That means the instanced fight is done. But darn, I was looking forward to beating Ranjit's butt.
It seems to be working. I think not.
General, hold on! Huh?
Ishtolo with the save. Yeah. But what did this guy do? Oh no!
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
It really didn't, my guy. It was very obviously a pressure plate.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbow with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now,
Oh no.
try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually, someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote.
This is a dirty play.
Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Oh no. Ishtolo with the rebound throw.
Do not fail.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right?
Hi, Minfilia. No, not exactly. Please do not...
What?
Yeah. Yeah, please do not run any further.
Oriose! At once.
Rescue! Now you said I'm sorry. There is good news on the way, I promise.
Where is Yushtola?
GameStop rubbing it in. Well, of course they have to. Hi, Thancred. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Uimet should be here soon with word from Fanao. We should hold our position here until she arrives. The aftermath. Almet, please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit, and failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. The Yomoran soldiers and the children have fled Ixmaya. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believed to be of their order was found lost in Ixmaya, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fanao for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must act quickly. If you have a spare vial, Minfilia and I can deliver it to the blessed at Slitherbow. You and Urianger should return to Fanao and tend to the wounded villager there. What about Ishtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Mylon. Let not Ishtola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanao. I'm just gonna fly there. Oh, it went ahead and put me there. It was like, nah, you're good. We know where you're headed. Oh, of course it's Runar. Of course it's Runar. Heavens forfend. Runar. 'Twas he who forestalled the Yormoran's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Use item. Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. I am offering him a third dose of antidote. The medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back to his cheeks. It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Rest, Mylon, I prithee. I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. I think this is also voiced. I wanna say. I am so sorry, Lex. I want to talk, but I can't. Alright? You need to understand just simply that I cannot talk right now. I can't. We'll just keep watching. Don't! Babo! Why? Aren't you live, sir?
Runa. Thank goodness.
Okay, really quick. Hold on. The light turned off in my room, so I'm gonna go turn it back on. Because I don't like playing in the dark. The dark is not a good high Solgar. There we go.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the
Without
gods
their
they
general.
did, we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat.
Yeah, with Renjit gone, there's not a whole lot they can do.
They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Hi, Solgar. Can I help you? What's up, buddy? Would you like to share your opinion with stream? No? Okay. Solgar! She do a meow. You wish you could have Kibby hug. Aww.
I must. Where am I?
He's awake.
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
Can y'all hear the piano? Because I see my mic picking something up. And I think I hear Snowy practicing piano downstairs. Okay, now it's not picking anything up, but... Chaos Kibby, yes, yes. Do you want out, sir? Is that why you're sitting at the door? Okay, alright. You haven't heard anything? Okay. Go on. Okay. I love how he meowed at me as if, like, he was actually confirming he did want out to go visit with other people.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done.
Oh no. No, game.
I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
No. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. No, 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 no. I cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
She fell into a pit.
No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing?
Game, why? No!
Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she...
Why do we play this game of emotions? Ah!
We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you.
There's no searching it, buddy.
What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Why? Please!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
And you show up now, dude?
Oh, look who it is. Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
This is not the time, buddy. This is not the time.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. 'Tis never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
After she fell, there was a powerful gust of wind, as if from nowhere.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail. Flow.
See now why I couldn't talk?
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Mm-hmm. Game is mean for fake out.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
I'm sorry, Lugs.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
What is my mic picking up? Do y'all hear anything? Like my computer fans or something? Genuinely, I don't know. It's quiet, but...
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
I mean... he would have every reason to keep her in the live stream, right? Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the live stream. Reading is hard. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the live stream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you need do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. I understood that reference. To find a location that resonates with the live stream, you will need to search the area marked on your map, use your ethereal lamp to pinpoint an ideal location, then call for MSL. Okie day. Alright, I do not recall. The lamp glows faintly, okay. Genuinely, I do not recall where the actual location is, so... The lamp is dim as if it might go out anymore. Okay. Not that way. The lamp glows warmly. Okay. The lamp glows faintly. Okay. The lamp glows warmly. Okay, okay, okay. The lamp glows warmly. Literally just playing hot and cold. Lamp glows warmly. The lamplight is near blinding. Perhaps now would be a good time to call for itself. Ah, okay. This is the place of resonance.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate.
He's so unintentionally sassy. No, he's very intentionally sassy. You misunderstand.
Now then, what color was her soul again?
Very sassy, yes, yes.
Ah, there you are.
If we remember the last time we pulled her from the live stream, she was butt naked. And she is butt naked again this time.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
I think she gets the goth dress back. I think she just gets it back. Like hand wavy, whatever. I don't worry, she does not undergo a costume change. Or an outfit change. I don't think. And nope, yeah, and wavy. He snapped it back, yeah. I was literally 5 seconds too early.
Ishtola, are you alright?
You respect Catgirl and Gib Goth Dress. He do. He do indeed. I like the Matoya's theme.
Yes. Though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're all right. I had nearly given up hope.
Aww.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this?
She doesn't even say put her down. She's not her usual callous self. That's so sweet. It is.
Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
At least her privacy was respected. Yeah, definitely.
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
He's growing on me.
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
Man, she comes back from death and immediately hits the ground running. Like, death is no freaking barrier to her.
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Heavens no. In fact, I was awaiting your return. In all fairness, she's faced it before. I mean, fair. True.
Well, Almet and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
How did you say that? Fanoff? What? What? Huh? I am so confused. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery will get you nowhere, dear boy. But seriously, we Asians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. My customary brooding silence. Okay, that's kind of funny. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Katana Ravel and put the Light Warden to the sword. The Burden of Knowledge. With the Yulmurins gone and your companion now returned, I think it best you would go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxnar, the entrance to the Katana Ravel should now be open. You got it. Before we leave, Urianger, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay. Though we had but little time before the Yulmurins' most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Coriel, whatever. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin-Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. We must navigate the Katana Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it but as another obstacle to be navigated, the Katana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Ronka. You are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every ilm of it, once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. But I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through its halls. Bum 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 ba-dum. Rum bum bum ba-dum. Rum bum bum ba-dum. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runar. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift, one the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Now, let us away. You got it. Alright. Noom. Pretty sure that's it. Yep. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Mylon. We know not what awaits us inside. The Katana Raffle now accessible. Let's go! Let's go! Enter the Katana Raffle with a party of NPCs. Yeah. Ishola and Amphilia. And Ryanje. Let's do this! Let's do this! I'm excited to hit things, finally. Let me hit things! Dungeon time! Mylon go bonk! I'm good. I'm fine. PSA, don't breathe water. Let's do this. I am excited. And I have Dark Missionary now. How much do y'all think we can do in AoE? Or, pull. Actually, no, let's single pull. For the sake of my own well-being. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Nhung. Where is... Oh, Shadow Wall's right there.
I will not hold back.
Listen, we never said I was smart. Perish. I have a big sword. Perish.
All that I have and more I bring to bear.
Sweet. Hello, sir. Right here is safe. Very quotable. What do you mean, very quotable? Do I use my damage phase or do I save it? Nah, let's save it. The boss is right there. I can just do my 1-2-3 combo. I have a big sword, Perish. I could easily see some DD Marshall saying that. Look. I am a man who likes big swords. And big axes. This boss fight is interesting. Hello, sir. Hello. Is lost in the flood.
Away with you!
Bathing their wages of blood. At this, no one's end do we get of tomorrow. I love the Shadowbringers boss music, man.
I will not hold back!
Protect me.
I almost capped out on my MP. I wasn't paying attention. Perish. Nice. The Knight of East Lockwood. A faint cry echoes through the temple, and my mouse is kind of shaky. Bats! Let's go ahead and use this. I did not mean to use Blood Spiller. Get Blood Spiller, idiot. Two snakes and a frog. Don't foot swing me, that's rude.
You underestimate me.
This is going to leave a mark.
Lunge. Meow. An unsettling cry rings out through the temple. It's fine. Oh no, alligators! I'm gonna move forward ever so slightly. Because, and here's why. More bats! See, this is a lot more fun. I like big pulls. They're a lot more fun. I get to hit buttons. See, everything's fine. Head pats, thank you for the head pats, Lux. I appreciate.
I'll show you.
A deafening cry rings out through the temple. Oh, that looks like fun. If something is chained up and locked up, it probably means we should go mess with it, right? Its name is Bat Squatch. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
I will end this farce.
It's lost in the flood, now found and spaven in the wages of blood, and I face the woods and do cast of tomorrow. It's lost in the flood, now found and
I shall protect thee.
I should be safe here.
I'll show you.
Oriange! Ow. Ow. Y'all do not know how to dodge pillars, and it's showing. Insert headbanging here. Yes, yes. I love the Shadowbringers boss music, man. It is so good. Oh, not another round of subsonics. Can we not? I got hit by that. Ow. Minfilia! Ishtola! Move! Oh, y'all are safe. Okay. I have 2 good boy stickers. Look at me go. Sweet. Raktika Falls! Whee! Whee! Oh look, Sin Eaters.
This is going to leave a mark.
Are y'all hitting the flattery? I think you are. It went boom. Sin Eaters.
I'll show you.
Why are you attacking the one with more HP?
Together we shall overcome this.
There we go. Come here. We're going on a trip. Pull, pull, full, pull, full, pull, full, pull, full, pull, full, pull, full, pull. Full pull!
I will not hold back.
That did not hit nearly as many people as I wanted it to. To the end. I really ought to toss out another mitigation.
This is going to leave a mark.
There we go. That's good. You are Chaos Tank? Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. Come on down here, gorillas. Man, y'all can't do any damage. I did not mean to hit Blood Weapon, but alright, cool. I meant to hit Shadow Wall, but that's okay.
Gloves are off.
And this is a good opportunity for all my stuff to come off cooldown. Light Warden arrows. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Knockoff Cerberus. So we already have a boss named Cerberus in the game, but yes. This is essentially knockoff Cerberus. Nar. I say no to your knockback effects. Which one? I don't think I got Dark Missionary up in time.
I will not hold back.
Minfilia, move! My salted earth! Ishtola, do you know what to do with that? You do know what to do with that. Color me impressed. I didn't mean to use plunge. Oh well. Alright, I need to deal with the knockback mechanic now.
I'll show you.
Urianger, where are you going? Oh! I should have tossed TBN on him.
I shall protect thee.
Are you gonna do the jumpy soon? I'll just go ahead and put this down. My salted earth! No, I do not want to deal with Viper Poison again. No. There we go. I cry, no ear wiggle. Today is a sad day. Although I do want to toss those boots that I just got, because I don't want them. Get out of here. Alright. Big monster dead. I would like to lick the ice cream. Nom. Let me lick! Thank you.
The Light Warden is dead. The Blessed's prayers have been answered.
Aye, that they have.
His condition yet troubleth thee?
It does. Though he shows no immediate signs of corruption, the danger remains. He must be told. Would you describe it to me, Marie-Ange? Paint for me a picture with your words.
She can't see the night sky. She hasn't seen the night sky in 7 years. But because she's blind, she can't see it.
A sea of shimmering stars. Diamonds strewn across a raven gown. Boundless and beautiful. 'Tis an exquisite sight, not unlike that of the source. Calm and gentle and forgiving.
I can see it.
For however deep the void or wide the expanse, there is no shore so distant as to be beyond the reach of light. Ominous though that may sound, given our present travails.
Well fought. Let us return home.
Yay, more cutscene. It's cutscene.
The murals. If I am not mistaken, they predate the Empire.
How can you tell?
A peculiarity of the paint. Most are made from mineral-based pigments, but whatever was used here is older than anything I have ever seen. According to Almet, this sanctuary was built to preserve the wisdom of the ancients. What events do these murals commemorate, I wonder?
Must you always linger after defeating your enemies? Navigating these halls on foot is exhausting.
You can literally teleport, my guy. What are you complaining about? Literally. What? Anyway.
Come to lead us to safety, have you?
I was bored. But how is the hero of the hour?
Fine, thank you.
Fighting fit, I see. Keep up the good work.
You're plotting something.
When is he not?
Every hour of every day. But never you mind about that. As I have told you 1,000 times before, I like to watch. Nothing more.
Every hour of every day. That's funny.
Well, I would quit this place, and I suggest you do the same. There is yet work to be done. Ah, there is a sight to bring a tear to the eye.
You recognize these scenes?
That I do. Indeed, there was a time when anyone and everyone would. Until one calamitous day when the world was divided across 10 and 3 reflections, sundering the land and all who dwelled upon it. And the worst part? No one could remember it. Not really. Just fragments and fleeting memories of an achingly familiar world. A vision shared of a paradise lost, preserved only in song and scripture and paint. Once upon a time. Yet here we find ourselves again, to look, learn, and remember.
Then share with us the stories you know so well. We are listening.
Before the Great Sundering, there was one world. A world that knew naught but peace and prosperity. Until it was faced with a crisis. Unprecedented, terrifying. Civilization found itself perched upon a precipice, staring into oblivion. But through prayer and sacrifice, the will of the star was made manifest. Zodiac was his name, and by his grace was the calamity averted.
Zodiac.
A savior mighty and magnificent, deserving of reverence and gratitude. One would have thought, yet some thought otherwise. From the fears of these naysayers would rise Hydaelyn, she who was to serve as his shackles, to bind him and hold him in check. And so they fought, and they fought, and they fought, and in the end, Hydaelyn was victorious. With all her strength, she smote him, dealing a blow so devastating that it split the very fabric of reality. And thus was Zodiac banished and his being divided. That concludes today's lesson on long-forgotten history. Though I imagine your mother would offer a rather contradictory account, as is her wont.
I'm sorry, I can only assume I misheard. But it sounded an awful lot like you were implying both Zodiac and Hydaelyn are not gods. But...
What? Not gods of the first? Is that what you thought these paintings depicted? Or... Oh. Oh. They are gods after a fashion, yes. But no different from the kind with which you are so intimately acquainted. Formed of faith and prayer, of conviction and devotion. The eldest and most powerful of primals.
Well, that's a twist.
You have spun quite a tale. Yet you have not explained the role of the Ascians in all of this. How is it you are privy to ancient secrets lost to time?
Finally you ask the right question. And shrewd questions warrant honest answers.
Nani the Fudge.
We Ascians know because it is our history, our story. It was we who summoned Zodiac, we natives of that sundered paradise. Now, do you see why we yearn for the great rejoining? For our world, for our people, for all creation to be made whole again.
He's old as dirt? He's actually older than dirt. Because this dirt was sundered into 13 shards. And he's from before that.
Wouldn't you wish for the same?
Fun times. That was an enlightening experience, though not in the way I had hoped. Do you suppose there is any truth in Emmett Selk's claims? Bearing with it. Though recent events plainly warrant further discussion, I think it best that we wait until Alphino and the others are present. Emmett Selk concluded. How convenient that he should choose this moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Finau and make certain of the Warren's withdrawal. After that, Slitherbow. The Blessed are no doubt elated by what has become of the sky. Was that a bot? Keyboard doing a strange... Well, I had fun in that dungeon run. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Sin Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the runes we had devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries. And with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the Vis, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. I like Shadowbringer's music. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Katana Ravel proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still here with us to express his gratitude in person. But, sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Minfili is excited. Thank you, Almet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. To the Knights Blessed! So yeah, Zodiac and Hydaelyn are primals, according to MS Selk. they eat the ether of the world just as much as any other primal does. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Cannot execute at this time. I'm pretty sure this is also voiced. 100% it is.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong, but we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we will hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
Bittersweet. Out of the wood. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. She's probably gonna tell us about the whole, hey, you're slowly, like, being corrupted by light. How had no one redeemed the first redeem yet, Lux? How did... Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. We're, you know, freaking 2.5 hours into stream and no one redeemed the first redeem. Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, and so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gon, your ether has appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Heidelin's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry, before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. Nyum. We do await. Nya. It's Matoya's theme again. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. We return to the Crystarium. We're back! After so long! We're back! Let's go! All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alice have yet to arrive, but where's the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Alphino, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? It's dead. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore... Oh, wait, no. What was my Exarch voice? Yulmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrant to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of your meeting with Valthyri? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you all are tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. I think this is the end of Shadowbringers Part 1. I think we're closing in on the end of the first half of Shadowbringers. The first half base Shadowbringers, at any rate. Congrats, thank you. I hope I'm right, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. This would be a really good stopping point for part 1. Welcome back, sir. Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready, if you care to retire. Yes, I would. Very good. I pray you sound sleep and pleasant dreams. Hey, bud.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
And what if that changes? What if it overwhelms me?
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you. Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do? Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Heidelin being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
Are we tempered?
Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade. Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe. One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm.
Same.
I always took comfort in that.
Same. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, this is back on the source.
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
He said the thing. He said the thing. Roll credits. He said the thing. That's the D&D campaign. Rap. Anywho. Hi, Noe.
Hey.
What's up?
Don't die.
What's up?
I told you almost choked on air.
PSA, don't breathe water.
Yeah, that's not a great idea.
I'm fine. Hello.
Okay.
Everybody say hi, Snowy. Yeah, there is an ad break right now.
Ad breaks. Hi, Lux.
Oh, I did complete it. I completed Shadowbringers Part 1. That's a cliffhanger. I left off with the sounds of combat in the Crystarium. That's a cliffhanger.
Maybe that makes up for that break. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Yep.
Hello.
I knew. I came because I heard I needed this.
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Don't choke on air. Don't breathe water. It's a bad idea.
I'm trying.
Okay. Well, have fun doing the rest of the Shadowbringers.
Okay. So, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so we have completed part 1 of Shadowbringers. So now we are going to take a small pause from the story, and we are going to start the tank role quests. Because you need to do one of the role quests. There's tank, healer, physical DPS, which is melee and ranged physical, and then caster. For Shadowbringers. So we're gonna do the tank role quest because you need to do at least one role quest line. At least one is required before the end. So we're gonna do the role quest line for tanks because I'm on Dark Knight. Granson, a bounty hunter by trade, has resolved to hunt Dekaio sign, one of the so-called cardinal virtues, exceptionally powerful sin eaters born from the fallen warriors of light. He is convinced this monster, once known in another life as the Knight Brandon, is the villain responsible for destroying all he held dear. But he will soon find there is more to the tale of this former hero than meets the eye. Let's go! It shouldn't take too long to do them, but we're not going to get them done tonight. 100% we're not going to get them done tonight. We got like 15 minutes left in stream. But, hi, grandson. The man with too many scars. Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? I like his armor, I really do. And wary besides, huh? Rest assured, I've no secret designs. Name's Granson. Bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks have been talking about recently. That right? Easy, killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Norvrant. Prize, you say? Thought that'd grab your attention? Dekaio signs, the fiend I'm after, one of the so-called cardinal virtues, as folks are wont to call them. There were hopes that somehow the death of Vothri and the Wardens might have put an end to Dekaio sign, but alas, no. Well, shoot. Small spoiler, but that's fine. Apparently it's thinking that this is post-Shadowbringers, but whatever. It's okay. Seems the rules that bind other Sin Eaters don't apply to the virtues. Yes, eventually we take down Vothri. You had to see that coming. He's like a BBEG for a reason. The important thing is how we take down Vothri, because that is big. Former warriors of light, the esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard all this before. Anyway, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a Sin Eater. The better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to all that. You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? You interested in hunting Dekaio sign with me? Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I'll need you to humor me and prove you're the dab hand I think you are. For my sake as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. Easy enough. Easy enough. Where exactly? Oh, just right outside the gate? Okay. Where's the crystal? There it is. Apparently it's wanting to take place after Shadowbringers, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's kind of just that one just setting up the setting kind of thing, and then it'll take off from there. So the story is pretty standalone. The story of each of the role quests, well, I say they're fairly standalone, and then they're required by the MSQ. So like, yes and no, they're fairly standalone, but like 90% of it is standalone. There you are, very good. The Sin Eaters we're after were sighted west of the XIV Gate, so we'll need to head through there before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections to killing eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. You'll be doing them a favor, putting them out of their misery. Easy enough. Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time. Let's do this once more, just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less sin eaters. Follow me. It shouldn't be much further. Were the Endwalker role quests required? I don't think they were. I don't think the Endwalker role quests were required. I think they got a lot of complaints about making the role quests required, and so they were like, okay, we're gonna still make them, but they're not gonna have to be required. Easy enough. Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of man I've been looking for, and thank the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test, but I'd rather not have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's head back to the Wandering Stairs and make this official, shall we? It's raining! It's actually lightning. Thunderstorms. No. We'll probably wrap up the role quests Monday, and then get right back to Shadowbringers. So I'm not super worried about it. They're not super long, especially because I don't have to level for them. They go 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, and then 80. But I don't have to level for them, so therein lies my advantage. It's raining in the Crystarium. I don't think the Endwalker role quests were required. Genuinely, I don't think so. So that's good news, at any rate. Means we'll just be able to do Endwalker start to finish, without having to pause in the middle of it. So, just to make sure you're still keen on our arrangement, Mylon, will you join with me and hunt the Dreadfiend Dikaio-sign and put an end to his accursed existence? Yes, I will. Excellent! Then it is settled. Now, every hunt begins with an investigation, and ours is no exception. Dikaio-sign can be a rather difficult eater to pin down. But before we commence ours, we would do well to attend to our respective preparations. Let me know when you are ready to proceed. And this one is 72! Right? Yes. Shaped by tragedy. All set to embark on our great hunt, Mylon? Then let us be about it. Before you ask, I have no intention of leading us out into the wilds without even an inkling of Dikaio-sign's whereabouts. Norvrant may not be a particularly large realm, even before the Flood, but it'd take us a dozen lifetimes to scour every nook and cranny. So we'll start by asking around a place I know for a fact Dikayo-san has attacked before. The village of Wright on Calusia. While I don't have reason to believe he will return, I'd like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came through. So let us be off then. Unfortunately, none of the role quests are voiced, so I'm gonna have to read aloud everything, but that's okay. I'm used to talking a lot. Welcome to Wright. I reckon it might not seem like much to you, but to me... Never mind. We'll save that conversation for after. Tracking down Dikayo-san is what matters right now. Let's split up and ask after the bastard. Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager. Okie day. New. Who do I need to ask? I need to ask you. Despondent villager. Huh? Where did you come from? And what do you want with me? The Dikayo-san, that thrice stand eater that's the spitting image of a Galgent knight, that Dikayo-san. I can't help you. All I know is that when he came, he... Wicked White, if you had seen the carnage, you would... I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. Ah! What do you want with me? The Sin Eater? The one that came and killed everyone? Oh gods, is he here? Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew I should have stayed inside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horrors and natives and... God. I did my best. I am not a professional voice actor. Laugh at me all you want. I give you permission. Cutscene! Well, learn anything worth sharing? Not really. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us. There's no moving on from that. What exactly happened here? Well, I was planning to tell you the whole story eventually, but I suppose now is as good a time as any. We're both Dark Knights. I find that kind of amusing. I was born and raised in Wright. Lacking any real prospects, I eked out a living as a hunter. Might have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not also been trying to provide for the love of my life, Melinda. It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from this Yulmoran trader. Bloke dealt mostly in antiques, and he had this bracelet in need of restoration. Bloody old with a questionable provenance, but supposedly it once belonged to royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. Me and her had been talking about tying the proverbial knot, buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. Around here, that might not take much, but it was still a lot more than we had. So when the trader made his offer, she didn't hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up an extra tools and materials she needed for the work. Quality stuff, but it'd pay for itself 10 times over. But when I got back to Wright, the Dikayo-san had been busy. I spied at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about, trying to make sense of their new lot. The grandmother who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchard with us. The gruff woodsman who brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter. Both of them reduced to mindless fiends, just like that. There wasn't time to mourn or to think. I started looking for Melinda. And then there she was, alive and well. Our eyes met and we knew it was going to be alright. We ran for each other and... even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there in front of me, and the next she was... The Kaiosine knelt and took the fangs of Orthus, then left, leading a host of Sin-Eaters out of right. But Melinda, I still couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge. She just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her. Not once in the years we'd been together. For all the times she'd welcomed me home with a bowl of hot stew, all the times she laughed at my crude jokes and gave me counsel when I was losing my way, for all that and more, I killed her. I swore then and there I'd have my vengeance. The Kaiosine would die by my hand. I carved the scars of my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul, an enduring reminder of the vow that I never dare stray from the path. There. All done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off our hunt. Still with me to the end, sinner. Dark Knights are edgy, man. That's the spirit. Still, I've got some unfinished business here, so if you could give me a moment before we resume, I would be most grateful. I say let's go ahead and end there, just because that is a good stopping point. I want to teleport back to the Crystarium, because I like the Crystarium's music. Norvrant, the Crystarium, cool, alright. But yeah, thank you to everybody who came along and visited. I really do appreciate it, you guys. I really do. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys show up and consistently come hang out and stuff. Even though I know this may not be like the most entertaining way to spend your evening. Maybe I kind of just do read a lot of text boxes, but hopefully you guys had fun. You guys had fun with me. And yeah, Lux, tomorrow's D&D, so please be excited for that. I'm excited for that. You're fun to watch. Thank you. But yeah, tomorrow's D&D. So please look forward to that. We're going to be catching up after the return to Spiretop. They finally made it out of Darklight Caverns. Oh my gosh, that took way too long, but it's fine. It's fine. We're here now. It's fine. Everything's good. Tomorrow is tomorrow's session might be a little more laid back. I think we probably won't have any combat unless you guys look for it. Just because we've had combat for literally every session since like June. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it, y'all. And be on the lookout for potentially Monday morning, maybe Sunday-ish. I'm not sure yet. But be on the lookout for a schedule update, because I am going to be going to essentially full-time streaming, putting full-time work into this. So yeah, definitely look forward to that. So yeah, I know exactly who we're gonna raid. There's only one option, really. I mean, raid Bappo, you got it. There's only one option, right? Because I gotta raid Bappo. If you want to take it along by the raid, there's the link. But anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys all tomorrow for some D&D. Let's go! Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Peace out, folks. Good night.